Hello and welcome to the Alcohol Recovery Show, where we discuss practical, actionable steps for anyone who wants to achieve their dream of getting and staying well, happy and free from any form of alcohol dependence. Hello and a very warm welcome to the Alcohol Recovery Show. It's Valentine's Day today. It's a day filled with romantic gestures, love declarations, and sometimes, perhaps, painful reminders of what we've lost. If you're having a happy St. Valentine's Day today, that's wonderful. But if you are navigating some sort of heartbreak, today can feel particularly difficult, and that's what we're going to talk about. The temptation might be to drown those feelings in alcohol. And it could be stronger than usual. So that's why we need to talk about healing without it. For many of us trying to live an alcohol-free lifestyle, we might have used alcohol in the past to numb pain. Not just heartbreak, but loneliness, rejection, grief, disappointment. We might have used alcohol to take the edge off, to escape, to forget. But as we all know, alcohol doesn't actually make the pain disappear. It just postpones it, often making things harder in the long run. So today, we're talking about how to heal a broken heart without alcohol. And I'll be sharing strategies, insights to help you to navigate this journey with strength and clarity. So before we dive into healing, let's take a moment to understand heartbreak. When we lose someone we love, whether through a breakup or even just unrequited love, it's not just emotional pain, it is physical. Studies have shown that heartbreak activates the same parts of the brain as physical pain, and that's why it hurts so much. For many of us, heartbreak might have been a trigger for drinking. Alcohol promises an escape, a temporary numbness, but it actually doesn't take the pain away. It just delays the healing process. In fact, it can lead to more regrets and deeper emotional wounds. So today we're going to talk about how to truly heal without numbing, without running away, but by facing it head on and coming out stronger. So if alcohol isn't the answer, what is? The following are some powerful ways to process heartbreak in a healthy, productive way. Number 1, feel your feelings. And I know that might sound terrifying, but suppressing emotions only prolongs the pain. So let yourself grieve. Cry if you need to. Journal. Talk to a trusted friend or therapist and feel those difficult feelings. They won't last forever. This is really where mindfulness comes into play. If you want to find out more about mindfulness and how it can help with alcohol recovery, just a reminder here that there is a book available called Mindfulness for Alcohol Recovery, written by Lewis David and myself, Antonia Ryan. The second practice I'm going to talk about here, which is related to mindfulness, is radical acceptance. This means that instead of resisting the breakup, you accept it. Accept that it happened. Accepting things doesn't mean you need to like them. It doesn't mean you have to be happy about it. But acceptance allows you to begin healing. Fighting reality only creates more suffering. The next tip here is to surround yourself with supportive people and recovery groups if you use them. This is really, really important. You don't have to go it alone. So please do reach out to friends, family, a sponsor, or if you regularly attend a recovery group such as Smart Recovery or AA or other support networks, use it. Now's the time to really use it. Being part of a community is vital in keeping you accountable and helping you process emotions in a healthy way. The next one is about releasing those endorphins. Move your body. This is just so fundamental to improving your mood and helping you process emotions, and it doesn't need to be complicated. It can be as simple as going for a walk, doing a few yoga stretches, dancing, or lifting weights, anything that gets your body moving. Next one is to engage in healthy distractions. Pick up a hobby, read a book, learn to cook a new meal. Healthy distractions help redirect your mind from dwelling on the pain. Absorb yourself in something that's meaningful and absorbing for you, something that you enjoy. Next one is to reframe your mindset. Instead of seeing the breakup as the end, try to view it as a new beginning. What lessons did the relationship teach you? How can you use the experience to grow? I've already referred to mindfulness, but it's a reminder here that mindfulness can be an incredibly powerful tool in healing. Techniques such as meditation, and it doesn't need to be complicated, just sitting quietly for a few moments, some deep breathing and mindful journaling can help you stay present and process emotions without being overwhelmed. And a reminder here that the book Mindfulness for Alcohol Recovery can help with this. In the book, we explore how mindfulness can support recovery and emotional healing. And healing's not just about getting through the pain, it's about building yourself back up. So here's how you can create a solid foundation for long-term healing. First one is to prioritise self-care. And that means getting back to your basic needs. Check out your sleeping, your nutrition, your hydration, relaxation, and nurture yourself. And while you're at it, reconnect with yourself. Sometimes when we're in relationships, we lose sight of our own identity. Who were you before the relationship? What brings you joy? Reconnect with those things. Changing up your daily routines can break old habits and associations. Maybe try a new coffee shop, take a different route to work, or start a new morning ritual. And set small goals. Healing does not happen overnight, but setting small daily or weekly goals can give you a sense of progress and control over your life. Perhaps when you've finished listening to this podcast, pick out 2 or 3 things that you can do and build them into your life today. And a reminder to stay connected to those recovery groups. Whether it's a 12-step program or another supportive recovery network, staying engaged with your group helps keep you on track and remind you that you're not alone in your journey. Sometimes days will feel impossible. So if the weight of the pain seems unbearable and you're in that place, remember this: emotions are temporary. They will pass. What feels overwhelming today won't feel the same a month from now, or 6 months from now, or a year from now. But just keep going, one moment at a time. And if you are struggling, please do reach out for help. Lean on a friend, go to your support group, talk to a therapist. You're not weak for feeling pain. You're human and you are capable of healing. So before we wrap up, just some closing thoughts. Heartbreak is hard, but you don't have to go through it alone, and you don't have to drown it in alcohol. By facing your emotions, prioritising self-care, practicing mindfulness, and leaning on your groups for recovery, you'll come out of this stronger and wiser and more resilient. So have a think of 2 or 3 things that you can do. Maybe set some goals going forward, but the important thing is to do something. Do something to help you get out of that pit of emotional pain if you're feeling it today. Thank you for listening to the Alcohol Recovery Show. And if this episode has helped you, share it with a friend who might need it too. And remember, take care, be kind to yourself. You're healing one day at a time. Until next week, thanks so much for being here. Bye for now. Bye.